Hello and welcome to True Guidance Tarot. I'm Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I'm a spiritual medium and intuitive reader. I have a message for Capricorn today, and I've asked my guides and spirit for a message through the cards that will be beneficial as well as positive and helpful for you this week as you navigate what's going on in your world. If you are new to this channel, I am so glad you're here. I invite you to subscribe so that you can stay and benefit from the high vibration information every week from the other side. And if you're returning, I'm so glad to see you. Thank you so much for joining me and sharing your time and presence and energy. Let's get straight into your reading, Capricorn, because this is really interesting. I'm feeling like there's an energy of definite exhaustion going on. There's just a heaviness and a tiredness and kind of wanting to let all of that go. Let's just jump into the cards. We've got the 10 of Pentacles for what the universe presents to you. Now this is actually quite a good card. Well, every card is good actually. Every card has positive and negative. But what the universe is saying is everything you've worked for is finally coming to fruition for you, and you've been enjoying it for a long time. Now, the question is, and I feel this very much with the energy of this older man here, is like, is this all there is? And so that's really the question asked to you by the universe. And I think that's part of the reason for this fatigue is that, yes, it's been hard work. Yes, you've gotten there, but then you're kind of like, well, is this it? I've achieved my goals. Is this it? So we've got you with the Queen of Wands. That's how you respond. So I feel like you're very alert. You're looking out. She's looking out onto new opportunities. And she also has this belief that she needs to do something. I don't always feel this with this card, but I'm feeling like there's a bit of an imperiousness, that almost like a bossiness, like she needs to control the outcome, or she needs to make an outcome. She needs to do something to make an outcome happen. So there's this feeling that, okay, maybe there's something more beyond just the acquiring of whatever energies have accumulated here. So you're looking for something else, but there's again this belief that you just have to do. Now, we have more story coming. We've got High Priestess, lovely card. The Lord, also another lovely card. And we have the Eight of Cups. So there's something, this High Priestess is that something else, but the problem is this High Priestess is kind of intangible. She's invoking some kind of energy that you can't see, and there's so much dark and mystery about her. We don't quite know what she's saying. We don't know what's in her book. There's a little kitty back there. It's dark. She's between, we don't even know where she is. I'm assuming she's in the middle of Stonehenge. She's in between two standing stones, but she's a vessel in the middle of two big forces. So this is the idea of receiving. And it's also the chance to really go to your intuition. Finally, this is not about working hard. This is not about pushing through, doing things on the earth. This is about giving yourself that quiet time to connect with your part of yourself that knows beyond just the physical world. This is an invitation or an invocation for you to really take some time out for your spirituality and for your spiritual development. It's kind of giving you a release from all the responsibilities and all of the heaviness that you find yourself in. This is saying it's okay. Your soul is asking for this. So it's almost like your soul is asking for, I hate when this happens. I can see it here and then I can't get it to come out. Your soul is asking for what it already is. It's asking for permission for spirituality, but it is spirituality. So your soul is asking for you to make that time, make that relationship, and to be okay with things not always being there on the surface for you. It's okay to be a little bit like, I'm not sure, I'm getting this feeling or I'm getting this sense, I don't really have all of it yet, or I'm kind of feeling like this might be something I want to do, but you don't have to have all the plans laid out. You don't have to have everything in place. It's just kind of waiting for that feeling. And so we come to these cards, which is very interesting. Now the High Priestess has a green and a red dragon on her tunic, and those colors become intensified and separated into here. And I feel like those dragons are I'm getting this from an Arthurian legend in my head, but about they're fighting with each other. So there's a part of you that's fighting with yourself, the structure, the stability, the protectiveness of this Lord card. This is number 4, the Lord, also the Emperor energy. You're wanting this flowy, mysterious, mystical kind of wild energy of the High Priestess. I mean, she is wild, but he's the stable, structural energy. And that's who you often feel that you need to show up as, the one in control, the stable one, the one who has all the plans made. But you're at war with yourself with that here. And then we've got the 8 of Cups saying, you know what? I'm ready to walk away. I'm ready to walk away from this Lord energy. I'm going to go to the top of this hill. And if it leaves some emotions behind, that's okay. I'm going to go up to the top of the hill and see what's up there. I want to see the view from the top of the hill. I want to see a higher perspective, and I want to see where the source of this waterfall is. Water is emotions, but it's also intuition. So this is you really, and look how the skies are so similar. It's almost like this was the nighttime and then it shifts into day. And I know that the moon is a little different, but it's almost like she puts this out and you say on the practical world, you know what? I'm ready to go there. So this might mean if you've been contemplating going on a retreat, this would be the time. I know it's a little bit sticky right now with travel restrictions and things, but it may mean making a retreat in your own space. So somehow getting everybody else out of the house or making it a thing where they can't disturb you for X amount of time. It's really that idea that, yeah, I'm ready to go on this journey. I'm ready to see what's there on the other side. There's so much richness and there's so much depth in this journey for me, and this is no longer fulfilling. This is no longer fulfilling. Like the surface stuff isn't working for me. I'm really ready to touch that other side of the water, but the interesting thing is the water is going to take you in a place where you've never gone before. You're going to get information, you're going to have experiences that are completely like an antithesis to this earthly living of practicality and planning and having to know what comes next and in what order. There is none. It flows when it flows to you, and it comes out when it comes out to you. There's something else in the 8 of Cups they're wanting me to tell you, so just give me a second here. So it's a bit of an uphill battle with you. You're not wanting to fully drop this physical world here. Despite the fact that you sense something deeper calling you, it does feel like an uphill battle. It does feel like you're leaving, feel like these are all the obligations and responsibilities you're leaving behind. It does feel like that. I acknowledge that, but this is also about your healing. There's a lot of turquoise on these cards, which is the color of healing, this water, this healing water. So it's really asking you to commit a bit more to that because there is more than what's on the surface, and it's not going to bring that deeper fulfillment, but it's like an invitation to journey. So strongly listen to your intuition this week. Strongly give other people the responsibility, strongly step back, make yourself some kind of retreat space. It might be also taking a walk a couple times a day, getting into nature if you can. If you work with crystals, it's important to clean them in water and running water. Make sure you do that this week. That just came in and it's a bit of a specific message. But just make sure that the conduits are clear. That's really what they're saying. Crystal is a conduit of energy, just like your body is a conduit of energy. Make sure they're clear and open so you can receive that information that's going to be coming through for you. So if you've got questions, please reach out. And if you're interested, I would also invite you to check out my website, trueguidancetarot.com. I offer intuitive readings over Zoom and can help you out very much so with any kind of spiritual questions or questing that you may have through my Phoenix Path program for people who want to go deeper, faster. So I look forward to seeing you next week, and have a good one.